Hello everyone, welcome to the Cloud Network channel. In this video I am going to show you how to install Jenking with various methods. So I am going to show you how you can install the Jenkins with different methods, different kinds of installations. So first of all, the minimum requirement for you need to have for installation is Jenkins is 2 GB RAM minimum, and maximum you need to have 4 GB, 4-core processor. And if you are installing Ubuntu 18.04, then you need to have JDK 8, and if you are installing Ubuntu 20.04, then you need to have JDK 11. And these are the configuration of the Jenkins which store under this path, and this is the data location, and this is the configuration file, and this is the job folder. So after the Jenkins installations, whenever you are creating the jobs or any freelance, everything it will be stored inside that. So first we need to have a Java installations. Before installing, we need to update the Java. So here is my virtual machine I have connected. Okay, so let's update my Ubuntu. So for that one I have started. So minimum requirements have already been taken for this. Now after update I am going to install the JDK because I am using Ubuntu 18.04. So as you can see, this is my memory, and this is the memory uses, and this is the new release. So that means I'm using 18.04. so let's begin with the installation of JDK. Press Y. So now after that, this is for installation on Ubuntu 20.04. so let's install. The next installation is Docker installation is there. After installing JDK 8, we'll install Docker installation. For installation Docker, this is a command. After that we'll verify its version and others. So that's installation completed. So before the installations are completed, we'll check the Java version what is has been installed. For that, type Java space -- version. So it will be show the which version we have been installed. So on the screen you can see 1.8 version I have been installed. So let's install Docker. So Docker is to install Docker, the command is apt-get install docker.io. so let's check the version of type by typing Docker space -- then give version. On the screen you can see this is the version of Docker showing. So let's begin the installation of Docker Compose. Also I am installing here because we need Docker Compose also for installing the Jenking. Let's check the version here. So on the screen you can see it's running active working. Let's check the version. We have checked the status, now checking the version here. As you can see, Docker Compose version is 1.17 is the version. So the first method I am taking, it's installing Jenking using source package file. So this is the source package file command here is there. So we'll add this one, the key it will be added. Okay, the next one is it will be added in the source list Jenking. So that's completed. Now we'll take the update one command. The first command is added the key, and then second one is added in the source list. The third one is to update that one. So we'll install the Jenking here. So this is the Y is nothing but I am giving, just will be installed by, like we can say forcefully, or we can say accept the installation. So that's completed. Now we'll check the status of the Jenking here. As you can see, this active and is working, running. Will enable this command will enable the Jenkins whenever you reboot the system or the server. So at that time automatically it will be started. So these are the optional. It will be allowed the firewall. By default I have been already configured these ports in my cloud. Like this is virtual box I have been configured in Azure. So I've already been allow the ports of 8080. Okay, so we'll check the password here before showing you the Jenking. Okay, sorry. So on the screen you can see this is the password of Jenkins. Let's begin with that, typing the IP address of my virtual machine. This is the password of my machine, okay, and I am giving here 8080. So you can see with this port I am able to access the Jenkins here, and I am to give the password here. Let's few minutes wait. So here is allow the port. I have already been set up the port here. So you want to change the port, then you need to go to this path. There you can change the port, and here I will paste this password, okay. We'll allow that one, okay. And after that we'll have two types of installation here. One is the plugin automatically install, and this is the manually selecting plugin install. So here I will select the automatic install plugin here, so that it will be install all those plugins requirement, okay. And the next command method of installation, I will show you this selected plugins, how to install that one in the next method. So once that's completed, we'll check it, and this is the version it's showing here. So it will takes a little bit time here. So until then I will show you about that one, the method 2, installing Jenkins using WAR file. So my friends, this was the website you can find about these packages which I have first method I have shown. From this only website I have taken the first installation of this command. Like I said, the key adding, then it's updating, and then installing Jenkins. If you click installation guide, it will take you this file, and here you can see the Docker method installation. It will be show you how to install in the Docker as a container base, the minimum requirement, maximum requirement telling, and then downloading and installing the Docker, like it's creating the network, then it's creating the directly installing all those things, okay. And then if you want to install through the WAR files also, this is a requirement, is there WAR files, and you need to download the WAR files, then you need to install it, okay. So wait few minutes here. So if you click on the WAR file download, it will take you the side of the download, and the version is 2.0.3 is a LTS version, and this is a 2.318 latest version. If you want to install WAR file through the Docker, you need to click, or if you want to install through the Ubuntu, you need to click here. And if you want to just click on the image file, then you need to click here WAR file .var, so it will be start automatically downloading. So let's cancel this because I need in my server. So for that we have already this commands here is there, so we'll copy this path and install in my server, okay. Before that one, I have to forget to mention you. Let's keep ls, type wget, then paste the command. So you can see this is the file size which has been downloaded. If I type ls, you can see this one is there. So you may, after the plugin automatic install, it will be redirect to create a first account here. So I am giving here admin, okay, and the password I am giving, you need to give a strong password here, okay, and the name you need to give here, okay, any name, and you need to type the email address here, okay. So I will give my this one, okay. So if you want, you can also skip and continue direct as admin. So I will do it here only, save and continue. You can also change the URL name also. You can click not now, finish. So I will click save and finish. I will start using Jenking here. So here is a Jenking about. You want to create a first job here, click on create, then give a name as a test, okay. Select freestyle, then click OK. Then we'll add here the first job, then go to directly your build, okay, and here we'll select shell script. In that shell script I will add some commands here, and I will add hello world, okay, then apply and then save it. After that we'll build a job now. Click on build now. It will start triggering the job here. and then you can go inside the job and you can see it has been executed successfully. Here you can see. And one more things, in my next video I will show you about the use interface of Jenkins here, how to configure the jobs through the shell script, and how to set up the build and the plugins installations, email configurations, and many other things there. I will show you in that next video. Until then, we'll continue with the next method. So download completed. Let's move to the next one. This one is it will be extract. Here is there, and this is the port. So I am giving here port different because 8080 already been assigned. So I will do it. I will click on it. Okay, I will change the port here because 8080 already been assigned. So we'll give here 1, and let's check what it will be show us. 2 minutes. So you can see it started, and you copy this password, and we need to go to your Jenkins and we need to type the username, sorry, just 20.11 some. Okay, this one is there. We'll remove and give 1. So on the screen you can see with this port number 8081 I am able to access my Jenkins here, and I am going to paste the password which I have got, then click on continue here, and now I am selecting here selected plugin manually install. I am selecting the second option here, so let's select that one, and the version also you can see here. Now here you can see these are the plugins there. Whichever plugins you want to install and proceed, just check, and whichever don't you want, then you can uncheck and proceed with the installation. In this way it will be save your time, and also installation will be fast. So I will do here some steps. I will be escapes, like whatever I don't need. These are the important source you also we need, and there are many things we need it. Okay, so like you can uncheck whatever you don't need. I will select by default only, click and install here. So let's move on to the next method here. Third method, installing Jenkins Ubuntu using Dockerfile. So let's first of all directly installing through the container base. So what I can do is, if I stop this one, it will be also stop. This will not work. So I am stopping here for this temporary here. Let's stop it. So you can see if I refresh, it will be gone. See, so this is the backend actually was running. So let's update this one. Okay, and then so either you can use this command or this command. Okay, these two commands install Jenkins without value map giving, and if you want to install through the value map, then you have to use any this command. Okay, and this command I will explain you. This is a Docker run. It will be run the container base, and -d is detach mode. -p is nothing but port, and this port is first is a external port, and this is the internal port. That means this port will access inside the container, and this port access outside the container port. So these two ports are using with inside the container and outside the container for that purpose. So if we want to access our application, then we need to change this port only. So that is external port only. Okay, and this is the port 500 default port number of this Jenkins. So name I am giving the Jenkins here. You can give any name here. You need to assign with the -f name only, and this is the image name of Jenkins. Image Jenkins you can find under the Docker hub. Okay, so you can find Docker hub here about the Jenkins image. Okay, so let's check, and this is the latest tag name where I'm using. So I will use this command, and in this command I will explain -v is nothing but value map we are giving here. The same command is there, but here we have added -v. So that indicates value map, and this path from our system path, that means server, and this is the path of container inside the Jenkins container path. Okay, so and this one also is same path here is there. So this is the value map. You can see the name we need to create here in our server. So this is the external folder we have to create manually here. So I will copy this name and here I will create it. Okay, so I will copy and here I'll do ls. Okay, so mkdir, and then I will create this with this name of folder here. Okay, now do ls. Here it has been created. Now I will copy this command here, and before running I need to change the port here. Okay, so let's go and do the change of port here. One already been taken. I will give it 2 here. So now you can see unable to find. Automatically it will be detect the image because I have not downloaded the image of Jenking, so it will be automatically install the Jenking image. Docker ps, sorry, use sudo docker ps. As you can see our container is working now. Sudo docker images, if you type one image it will be shown. Okay, the size also it will be shown, and if you go copy, sudo will go inside the container docker est to go inside the container. This is the command to go inside the container, and if I do ls here and pwd, you can see this is a var /ls var, and if I do enter, you can see this is the folder which I have created just now. And if I go inside the folder, then I can find the nodes, plugin which I said, var, secrets, jobs, like I said, everything you can find. Configure file also you can see. Okay, so we'll access this application through this port, okay, which we have given the 8082. Let's begin with that one. So going to 20.11 okay, now we'll remove and do give to. Let's check whether it will be come or not. See, all those port I have already been configure my Azure allow. So in the Azure cloud I have already been allow this 8082 port. Okay, whatever you are seeing the port 8081 or 8082 or 8083 or 808, that have already been allowed in my Azure. Okay, so here you can see, and if you want to check the password here, so this is a command to check the password here. Without logging into the container, you can get the password here. This is a command, and if you want to check inside the container of the password, means just copy this command only and it will be show us the password. So that means, like I will show you with going to secret here. Sorry, to go to cat/var Jenkins home, then secrets. Okay, then initial password. So you can see this is a method to get the password of Jenking here, and you can just paste the password here and it will be start. Okay, now this is the third method of the installation Jenking. So let's begin with this. This is why we use value mount here. Value mount is nothing but if you delete the container also, like if you like if in the next video I will show you, because it will take a lots of time here also. I have to show, because in this video I am showing just installation here. In the next video I will delete the container, and first I will create some jobs here, then after that I will delete the containers, and I will then after that I will install the Jenkins again, so that the data will be, say, I will show you it will be there or not. So let's begin with this fourth method. I am installing using precisions volume here. The first here is command, like the previously I have time show you how to install the Jenkins with the container. This is also same method, but yes, the different is this. Here I have creating the network here. Let's check the automatically is creating on the network here also. Exit sudo docker network ls. then use sudo docker volume ls. So here you can see there is no network has been created with the name Jenkins, but is a volume has been created. So that means this is with this command you have been automatically created. This is all the same method is there, so I am skipping this method. If you get any problem, you can comment below to my video. Also you can email me. So I am moving directly down to the fifth method. This is a compose method. Okay, so let's copy the first Jenkins folder here. I will creating the Jenkins folder here. So okay, doing ls. So I have created one Jenkins folder here. Now we'll go to inside this Jenkins folder. Okay, and then I will do nano. Okay, that means docker compose. Okay, now I will copy this whole thing and I will paste here. And in this command, like I said, this is the volume. Okay, so it is the folder. Like I said, we need to create one folder of Jenkins here to access this is the outside of container, this is the inside of container. Outside the container folder we have created the name of the container. I'm giving Jenkins, you can comment this one, and this is the port. Okay, so 8083 we have already been used, no, not here. So I am giving here 8083. You can change here 8083 also, any name you can. Privilege the true root, giving access to the root, and this is the image name LTS. You can change inside of LTS, you can give any image tag like to version, any version. Okay, this is a version of this compose YAML file. So press Ctrl X and save this file. So after that we'll do this command. So what this command will do, it will be start as a compose. Okay, we need to do sudo. Okay, so now it's showing error is because it's supported. You may not seeing this error because you are using a wrong compose file version 2.3 or 3.3. you need to add the version here. Okay, so I need to change the version 3.72 from 3.3. I need to change the version, that's it. Okay, sudo. Now I will give here version 3.3. Okay, removing this one sudo. During installations I have to change the port of this 5000 also. This is a, let's start that. After changing port we'll check. Now it's creating the volume and it has been done. Let's move to the next command. Now we'll install through this. Okay, sudo network check, will check ls, then it will check sudo docker volume ls. Okay, so let's copy this command and throw the stack. Actually the mean of this whatever is you should not use docker compose app. Okay, we need to use docker stack deploy through. If you are installing Jenkins through docker compose, then you need to use docker stack deploy command. So for that command we got the two errors, and the first, let me fix this one. So my friends, I have not done anything after giving this one. See, after creating the docker compose file, you can deploy a container through docker compose app or through stack, anyone you have to use for that one. Okay, so I have uses docker compose app. With this command it has been container created with the port 8083. Okay, you can see 8083. Okay, if you want to install through docker stack, then you need to add the swamp, then you need to do this, type this command. So let's go to 8083 with this same. I will do just removing this here 3. Let's check. Until then we'll check the password. So I will not go now without going inside the container. I will access the password from outside the container only. For this is a command to access the password here. You should know the location only. then you can get the password. Okay, where is installing the Jenkins. So I have added the password. Now that's working fine. This is the method of 6 here, installing Jenkins using Dockerfile. So let's create one Dockerfile here. Okay, and then I will go back here, then I will create it here. Okay, few minutes. So now it was very slow, my laptop, so my machine was very slow, so I deleted the container. Now I have created the Dockerfile. Before that, we'll copy this whole and we'll paste here. So you can see here I am giving the image name, email ID, label and the root, and creating this file inside the container, and this is a permission, change owner permission to this path, giving Jenkins owner, and the user is Jenkins creating, and this is the RAM size of Java JDK is using 8 GB, and if you have a less RAM, then you need to give here, instead of 8 you need to give 4. Calculate and give it, and this is the maximum handling, and this is the logs, okay, of Jenkins. Save that one. We'll type this command, we'll build it. So dot is nothing but it will build from the current directory. Okay, -t interactive mode here, and it will be creating with this name of Jenkins image. Okay, so image it will be created with the Jenkins. Before deploying the container, we'll check the, we need to change the port. Okay, we'll check the now we'll check the image. Here you can see it's building. Now type sudo docker space images. As you can see, 8 seconds with this image has been created. If you delete also this existing image, if you run this command, a new image will be created with this ends, with this image. Now we'll deploy the image using that one. You can also change here the image name, just you need to give Jenkins here, that's it, it will be deployed. If you go for sudo docker ps, you can see it's running. The next thing, you know how to get the password, how to access the container also, you know. Okay, if I change here 4, it will be shown. Okay, now the method of using Docker image. This is the last method actually, and this is install Jenkins by pulling the image of image. If I delete the image, then if I pull it, it will be pull the image. After pulling the image, you need to just use this command to deploy the container. And if you want to remove the JDK, this is a command to remove the JDK. And if you want to remove the JDK 13 particular version, this is a command. It will actually, this command will be show the list of JDK installed. From that you select the command and you just type this command, it will be remove the JDK. And this is a command to remove the Jenkins completely from system. Okay, I'm also will use this command because I want Jenkins from container base, right? Okay, so if you have any problem, you can comment below to my video. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to Cloud Network channel.